I bought my son this giant gummy bear for his birthday, and it had me thinking, just what else could we make giant and have a giant movie night? So first up is going to be a giant Rice Krispie bar, a giant birthday cake Rice Krispie bar. First, over some hot water, we just need to melt some butter and the marshmallows together. Oh my goodness, is that hot? It looks so good. It literally looks like a cloud. First, we need to oil the tray to make sure that it doesn't stick, because it's literally going to be like 5 times the size of my head. Maybe you do need to butter this up, and maybe you don't, because it is baking paper, but I know that I've tried making Rice Krispie treats before, and honestly, they stick to absolutely everything. The last thing I want to do is do all this and then it just sticks. Now it's all over my hands, which is kind of a good thing, I think, because then it's not going to stick to my hands. Oh, the butter's gone everywhere. It's so warm in this kitchen. It's just melting everywhere. Thinking that all my Rice Krispies going to fit in here. Let's try it and see. So I'm going to add the Rice Krispies. I can already see this going wrong. It's cooling down so quick, so it's getting really, really sticky. I think we're just gonna have to dump it all and hope for the best. God, it's already so sticky. So sticky it is, it's absolutely everywhere. Add in the rest of the Rice Krispies and try and get it all together. I also added some more vanilla and some almond extract just to try and give it that like birthday cake flavour. And the toppings as well that we're going to add is going to go with that overall like birthday cake theme flavour. With it being his birthday, of course we have to go for a birthday cake flavour. We're going to butter up the hand. That feels so disgusting. I'm just going to press everything down to get a better shape, but it's still just all sticking to me. I'm gonna top it off with a drizzle of white chocolate. I've just realised that I've got it all down my top. It is literally stuck to me everywhere. And then we're just gonna finish it all off with some sprinkles. And it's go big or go home, so we're using the full tub. Stick that in the fridge for a few hours while we move on with the next one, and then we'll come back and hopefully it's worked out. Now we've got some more marshmallows cooking in the background so that we can make the next one. But until then, we're making a giant pizza. I still need something savoury when I'm watching a movie because I can't just do all sweet. It knocks me a little bit sick. Oh no! It's too warm in this kitchen and everything is just going so sticky. So I'm going to take a pizza dough, I'm going to shape it into a giant slice. Listen, she ain't the prettiest thing in the world, but it still looks like a giant slice. We're just going to use a pasta sauce that I've made earlier. Oh, it smells so good. Not to toot my own horn, but she smells good. Now we're just going to add the mozzarella. I should have probably pre-chopped this and not trying to chop it on the actual baking tray, but you know, we're going with it. So we're literally just going to distribute this about and make sure that it covers that entire slice. And then to top off our pizza, we are literally going with the most basic thing ever, which is just pepperoni. Finish our giant slice. So now we're going to stick it into bake, and let's hope that it holds its shape because I think it looks like a giant slice. So while we wait for the pizza to bake, it's time for a classic. How on earth can we not have a movie night without popcorn? But of course, how are we going to do giant popcorn when giant corn doesn't exist? So behind me I've got some more marshmallows melting and we're going to make some giant popcorn balls. And of course for giant popcorn we need a giant popcorn box. No, it's not just a giant plastic bin, it's a popcorn box. So I am going to fill the base with just some normal popcorn, and then on top we're going to have the giant popcorn balls. I could probably get a better name than giant popcorn balls. Now we've got our second bowl of melted marshmallows in all of the popcorn. I don't know if this is actually going to work. I was just kind of hoping that it would. It's essentially going to be the same thing, just with popcorn instead of Rice Krispies. I really don't understand how people can do this for a living and just not end up walking out like a giant marshmallow, because I've literally made 2 bowls and I look like a giant marshmallow. This time I ain't messing around. My hands are getting buttered. I'm gonna have to try and see if I can like grab and shape into like some sort of ball. honestly, I've proper buttered all my hands up and it is just, oh my god, it's just sticking. What is happening? What is happening? How am I supposed to get that off now? I had some sprinkles left, so we're just gonna add a couple to the top because why not? I was actually trying to do this in secret to surprise the kids, but they ended up getting home a little bit early, and I'll be honest, they've already seen them all and they've gone absolutely mad already for them. So let's pull them out and see if they've actually worked. I'm with a giant slice of pizza. Honestly, it's like 5 times the size of my head. Each of us have got us on a slice of pizza. As you can see, it's about 3 times the size of my head. I know it's a little bit crooked, but listen, that looks like a giant slice of pizza. Now we've got our giant Rice Krispie treat, and honestly, I think this is the one that I'm most excited for. It smells and looks so good. I see those giant Rice Krispie treats that they do every Christmas, and honestly, I've always wanted one, but I've never ever picked one up. But now, why would I when I can literally make my own? Oh my god, that was definitely worth the fact that halfway through this video I've had marshmallow literally all over my face. I've literally got marshmallow all in my hair. And then finally we've got our giant popcorn balls. Now I'll be honest, this one went a little bit wrong. The kids have seen them and they are so excited to try them. Still look absolutely incredible. And this is what they're most excited about. Honestly, they love popcorn so much. We're gonna pop them all off and stick them in our giant popcorn bucket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, because honestly, we've got so much more to come. We're also off to Disneyland and we're gonna be trying 1-star reviews to see how good the food is, which based on a lot of the reviews is really not good. I hope that you have the most amazing day and I will see you in the next one.